Hello everyone, this is R. Vahita, Assistant Professor of CSE Department from Roni College of Engineering and Technology. I am here to discuss a few concepts of the subject mobile computing. So now I am dealing with the unit 1, that is Introduction to Mobile Computing. So the objective of this is to understand about the concepts, characteristics and applications of mobile computing. So first let us know what is mobile computing. So mobile computing is the communication between the mobile devices. Okay, so these mobile devices travel from a place to place. So it is also called as nomadic computing. The rapidly expanding technology of the cellular communication, wireless LANs and the satellite services will make the information accessible from anywhere and at any time. Regardless of the size of your mobile computers, will be equipped with a wireless connection to the fixed part of the network and perhaps to other mobile computers. The resulting computing environment, which is often referred to as mobile or nomadic computing. So, as mobile computing, it is an umbrella term which is used to describe the technologies that enable the people to access the network services any place, anytime and anywhere. There are two kinds of mobility, user mobility and device portability. User mobility refers to a user who has the access to the same or similar telecommunication services at different places. That is, the users can communicate anywhere,
the
anytime,
communication device moves
considering
with or
the device
without
portability.
a user.
The
So many mechanisms in the
devices
network and
moves
inside the
with or
device
without a
have
user.
to make sure
Many
that the
mechanisms in
communication
the
is still
network
possible
and inside
while
the
the
device
device
have
is
to make
moving,
sure that
and the devices
communication
can be
is
connected
still
anywhere
possible
and
while
at
the
any time
device
to the
is moving,
network.
and the
So
devices
user
can be
mobility is
connected
maybe
anywhere, anytime
from to the
towards
the users
network.
and device
So
portability
this
is
is
the device
regarding
can
the
move from a place
device
to place.
portability.
Then the Characteristics deals with fixed and wired characteristics, mobile and wired characteristics. So, fixed and wired in the case, this configuration describes the typical desktop computer in an office, and neither weight nor the power consumption of the devices allow for the mobile usage. The devices use the fixed network for performance reasons. The mobile and wired case, many of the today's laptops fall into this category. The users can carry the laptop from one hotel to the next, connecting to the company's network via the telephone network and the company's modem.
Network via the telephone.
So next characteristic is fixed and wireless. This mode is used for installing the networks. Example, in historical buildings to avoid the damage by installing the wires or at trade shows to ensure the fast network setup.
So considering fixed and wireless, this mode is used for installing the networks. Example, in historical buildings to avoid the damage by installing the wires or at trade shows to ensure the fast network setup.
Books
so
this
is the most interesting case. No cable restricts the user who can roam between different wireless networks. Most technologies are used nowadays in the GSM belong to this category. So next we are going to learn about the applications of mobile computing. So the first application is this mobile computing can be applied in vehicles. Considering the buses, trucks and trains that are already transmitting maintenance and logistic information to their home base, which helps to improve the organization and saves time and money. So the current position of a car is determined via the global positioning system, that is GPS. The cars driving in the same area build a local ad hoc network for the fast exchange of the information in emergency situation or to help each other to keep a safe distance. In case of any accidents, not only will the airbag be triggered, but also the police and the ambulance service will be informed via an emergency call to a service provider so that they can reach on time. Okay. Then considering in emergencies, an ambulance with a high quality wireless connection to a hospital can carry the vital information about the injured persons to the hospital from the scene of accident. All the necessary steps for this particular type of accident can be prepared and specialists can be consulted for an early diagnosis. So wireless networks are the only means of communication in the case of natural disasters such as hurricanes or earthquakes. In the worst case only, the decentralized wireless ad hoc networks survive. Considering the business, And managers may use this mobile computers, say critical presentations to the major customers. So, they can access the latest market share information from anywhere at any time. They can communicate with the office about possible new offers, and a traveling salesman today needs an instant access to the company's database. With a wireless access, the laptop can be turned into a true mobile office. So, next let us see about credit card verification. At the point of sale terminals in shops and supermarkets, when the customers give the credit cards for transactions, the intercommunication required between the bank central computer and the POS terminal, that is the point of sale terminal, in order to effect verification of the card usage, can take place quickly and securely over the cellular channels and the mobile computer unit. So, this can speed up the transaction process and relieve the congestion at the point of sale terminals. So, next let us consider about the replacement of wired networks. These wireless networks can also be used to replace wired networks, example the remote sensors for trade shows or in historic buildings. Due to economic reasons, it is often impossible to wire the remote sensors for weather forecasts, earthquake detection, or to provide environmental information. The wireless connections, example via satellite, can help in this situation. In considering the application in infotainment, the wireless networks can provide up to date information at any appropriate location. The travel guide may tell you something about the history of the building, which can you also search from the local base station. Another growing field of wireless network application lies in the entertainment and games to enable example the ad hoc gaming networks as soon as the people meet to play together. So, these are the applications of mobile computing. Now, let us see about the limitations of mobile computing. The first limitation and main limitation is the battery. So, this resource constraints, the battery may get depleted easily. So, that is the biggest limitation. Then interference, radio transmission cannot be protected against the interference using shielding and result in higher loss rates for transmitted data or higher bit error rates respectively. The bandwidth is another limitation. Although they are continuously increasing, the transmission rates are still very low for wireless devices compared to desktop systems. The researchers look for more efficient communication protocols with low overhead. The dynamic change in the communication environment is another limitation. The variations in signal power within a region, thus link delays and connection losses. Then network issues. So, this deals with the discovery of the connection services to destination and connection stability. Then interoperability issues, the varying protocol standards comes under this limitation. Security constraints, not only can the portable device be stolen more easily, but the radio interface also prone to dangers of eavesdropping. So, the wireless access must always include encryption authentication to safeguard their data. So, these are the questions. Thank you.